Hello students, in previous session we talked about size, okay, in respect of the elements that are inserted, and we saw that whenever a table is created, by default the size would be 0, and when you start inserting, no matter how many records you inserted, so the size of the file or like hard disk would be in multiple of 8192, fine. So let us try to see now how it is related, how this 8192 is decided, fine. So let us take a simple scenario over there. Okay, let us see. So we will go to PSQL, fine, and we will talk about now contents of class, fine. There is a column called rel pages, fine. So if you recall, like what we saw was select count star from student. So number of records were 512. Then even we talked about so Postgres AS. Then we saw this size was 24576, fine. In this case the size was 24576 bytes. Now considering this size, okay, then we said if we go to PSQL and then if we write this one, okay, select 24576 divided by 8192, and then we got that information to be 3, like whatever the division that is there is 3. Now if I see contents of PG class table now, rel name comma OID comma rel pages. Now I am using this rel pages column in the from the PG class table, from PG class where rel name like stu %. Now see the number of pages. So whatever the division that we got here, same thing is here added. So it is in multiple of 8192. So if I insert now again double to 512, so this would be 1024. So if I see count, number of records are 1024. Now let us see the size, how many bytes are taken or how many pages are taken. So it is showing us 3, fine. But is it going to be 3? Definitely not, because it is taking some time rather to reflect that information. So if I go and check, it is not shown there, fine. Now if I go back to my Postgres user, fine, then cd slash and then let us see this. Now see the size 49152. So again we will go back, PSQL select 49152 divided by 8192. The number of pages would be 6. Now if I go again and check this, the number of pages are 6. Now you may wonder like why earlier it was showing 3 and then suddenly it changed to 6, because we repeatedly inserted same number of records which were available earlier. So our insert query was this, correct, insert into student select star from student. So what exactly it did, what are the number of records that are available earlier with the student table, same records are carried forward and inserted again. So total number of records ultimately became double to 512, so 1024, and to store those 1024 records, earlier 512 pages comprised 512 records comprised 3 pages, now 1024 will comprise 6 pages. So if I again do this, so number of records would be 2048, fine. So if I check now pages, it will take some amount of time rather to get it reflected. So let me go back, let me again log in with Postgres, then let us do this, change this directory and then ls-l. Now see the size 98304, again Control D, PSQL, let us replace this 98304. Number of pages are 6 earlier, then double, because we doubled the record. So, if I again see output of select command, the number of records will be 12. So, it definitely will take some amount of time rather to write that. Okay. Like what you are doing, you are inserting records. So, insert record query is fired, then after insertion the data would be kept in buffer and then it would be written on the file exactly, and appropriately when we fire select query from the record, like for example, if I write select star from student. Now, you must have seen it took very small time, like fraction of second rather, to display this record. But if I again write insert one more time, let me insert one more time. So, it is 8192 now. So, again insert, again insert. So, let us see count of it, number of records now that we have inside the table. So, 32768, fine. Now, if we go on inserting this way, it is doubling the number of records. So, some size would be replicated in terms of multiplicative factor of 8192. So, if I try to fire now this command, see the number of pages, suddenly it got reflected. So, it will take definitely some amount of time rather to make the appropriate changes. Now, if I fire this, say for example, select star from student. Now, try to concentrate on the amount of time taken. So, even it is again small time. So, we could not really rectify how much time it took, fine. Now, let me insert query one more time. Now, you will see like earlier the number of records are now select 32768 multiplied by 2. So, 65536. So, if I fire this count command, so you have this, fine. Now, if I go on inserting this way, now you will experience that amount of time to return back to the database prompt is going to increase. See, it is increasing, see, yes. So, why this is so? Because now it is inserting records into the like exact file which is stored there, and definitely amount of time would be much more. So, if I now apply this count also will take some amount of time. Now, it might have taken some fraction amount of time even. So, if I go on inserting, then you will experience that it is taking some amount of time definitely, which was not similar to what we saw earlier. So, now it is double of this number. So, number of records are double to this 2097152 multiplied by 2. So, number of records would be 4194304. So, for this even now if I try to talk about size aspect, number of pages would be 22672. So, if I write select 22672 multiplied by 8192. Now, see the size, fine. So, let us go over here, write Postgres AS see this size 9024. So, this is 9024, correct. So, this is somewhere matching. Now, how exactly this file system is organized? So, in data directory you have what? Suppose if I go back, cd, your home data directory would be this /var/lib/postgresql, then 9 point your version, then main. Okay. This is your data directory, and all necessary files required for execution of database efficiently, these would be created. These all would be files except base. Okay. So, if I write ls-l, okay, most of these are like directories and files. So, they are going to contain some amount of data which would be useful for server execution, fine. So, when we go to base, cd base, this is where all our databases are stored. So, if I write ls-l, then you will be seeing all databases. So, if I go subsequently in this particular directories, I am going to see different tables inside. fine. So, let us say let us write ls dash cd 7 5 1 3 8 ls dash l, and then we count how many lines are there. So, 241, fine. Let us come out of this, let us write PSQL, let me fire create table command, create table xtr I integer, fine, table is created. So, now if I go again to Postgres, so earlier number was 241, correct. So, let us go back and let us see the size now again. It is 242. So, what happened exactly? When you created a table, one more number is generated. So, if I write now ls dash l tr pipe less, this last number rather is 146. ls dash l 755 star. So, if we see, this is the last number that we got. So, when we created a table, by default size would be 0. If you start inserting into this, size will ultimately change. So, if I start insert into, then table is xtr values 10. Now, if I come out of this and if I fire now this su Postgres as fine. Now, size is 0, remember this. Now, we write this, see the size 8192. So, when you insert a record, ultimately it is going to pick size to be 8192. How many records? What are the number of records that can be fitted into 8192 block? All those till that time it would be 8192. When it crosses that limit, then ultimately you will see that it would be increasing in multiply factor of 8192, and that is how, like this is what we understood now. Like what happens here, this multiplicative factor is used to store records onto the directory. So, what is the data directory for you? It is /var /lib /postgresql /9 your version, then main, then base, and base contains the directories for the respective databases that you have. Right. So, this would be kind of data directory structure. So, next session we will be talking more about this file system, and we will try to see whenever I create a table or whenever I create a relation with some constraints, how exactly this number varies. So, earlier it was 141, then it suddenly show us that one record was added, correct. So, we will try to see how many records are added whenever you are creating a table with constraints. Thank you.